2023-24 Upper Deck NHL Series 2. It's in the game. The dice, they say 8 times. A soft 8. Let's mix up those teams 8 times and see where the mighty, mighty Blackhawks shall fall. 8 times in the dice, the Blackhawks are in the 19th spot. The 19th spot is what you're looking for here. Good luck 8 times on the dice. But that doesn't look like the right list because it's not. That would be the right list. Good luck. 8 times in the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 times on the dice. The 19th spot is MK80. Good luck to everybody, but special good luck to the Blackhawk Bedard hunt. We haven't gotten the Chronicles on here, but did we actually? I'm trying to think. We might have actually done a little bit. I think we did it. We either. I can't remember if we did very little or none. I can't remember. When did it come out? We might have done a little bit of it. Either I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. I think we did, right? We did like a tiny bit, right? Brink, you got the Ducks. Actually, no, the Ducks are like the second best team, I think. You did pretty good. And you got the Canadians. No, they have Cole Caulfield and stuff. No, you did okay, Brink. You're probably not going to get much with the Canadians, but the Ducks are good. I can't remember if we did or not vintage. We may or may not. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. All right, let's print this out and get cracking. Mid-January? Yeah, we might. I think we did. I think that sounds like we did do it. I feel like we did do a little bit of it. Damn, I forgot I gotta open them this way. Gordon Bombay. The Ducks. The mighty, mighty Ducks. Yeah, I should say not the mighty, mighty Blackhawks, but the mighty, mighty Ducks, right? Or just the mighty Ducks. Gordon Bombay. The triple deke, man. It's all about the triple deke. Was that Joshua Jackson with the triple deke? Just don't look up what happened to Goldberg the goalie, that's all. The Flying V. Wasn't it the Flying V? I think it was the Flying V, Brink. It's a Bedard. It's a Bedard UD portrait card. He looks like a vampire. I don't think he's going to have a better career than Bedard. That's a bit much, Axios. Axios, you're full of hot takes, and they're usually quite good. You're a very smart man. But Leo being better than Bedard is a little too hot for my kitchen, sir. The temperature is a little hot on that take. Bedard is going to be amazing. He already is amazing. Leo is good. Don't get me wrong. I think Leo is great, but Bedard is the Bedard. The Bedard is the Bedard. They're actually pretty cool. Some of them, another one that I saw looked like the guy looked like a Three Musketeer. Vintage. That one looks like a vampire. They look pretty cool. Could you imagine? Is there any product where Emilio Estevez is it? There needs to be a hockey product where Emilio and Josh Jackson sign. I need to see a dual auto of Emilio Estevez and Joshua Jackson. Come on, man. How dope would that be? How dope would that be? A dual auto of Emilio and Josh? I'm sure there's some dual auto of Joshua Jackson and Vandermeer out there. I don't want to wait till The knuckle puck? That was the big defenseman. Whatever, I forget his name. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. What's up?
So you see, like, you got football going, basketball going, baseball going, Instagram going.
How you doing?
You got Brown Dog. This is C. You want to say it? It's C. Abate.
Christian Abbott. Yeah.
It's Abbott. C. Abbott 1.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you. Andrew.
So he usually does baseball and stuff.
Well, I started out on baseball. That's how I
Yeah,
got into
then you know who he is. You know him and Hawken probably really well. Hawk, unfortunately, is not here right now, though. He's away. Actually, Espoz is away, too. But
I
that's
told I told you already the.
What?
Disney did produce the Mighty Ducks. There's a few. I guess the guy for the Bruins is okay, Joel. Potra. Zach Benson for the, I think it's the Sabres, is good. The Ducks have some love. Leo. One of these days we're going to bump into a Luke Robitaille auto. He's the only auto in the whole product. I don't even know if it's for like the Kings or the Rangers or whatever. Okay. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. Random team number 7 of Series 2. Black and white UD. Canvas of Gorda. Good luck, everybody. Let's go Bedard hunting. There's Potra, the guy I was talking about on the Bruins 2 seconds ago for Joel. Lacombe on the UD Young Gun canvas piece. Zagras, Kopitar. Dazzler, it's Connor McDavid. And then Voronkov for the Blue Jackets, who have like a gazillion guys that are young guns in this product. The Blue Jackets are like a sneaky good team. We have Hunter Shepard, young gun, and then Ryan Shea on the Outburst. I think that's what it's called. Or is it Outburst, right? Outburst, young gun for the Penguins. Going to Joel. It's a tough hit right there, sir. Instinctive of Mr. Husso. And another young gun back here. Nope. Just kidding. Oh, right here. And it's a good one. It's Bedard and Leo. Young gun checklist of Bedard and Leo. I'll run a random after this box for left and right on those cards. 1 second, please. Luke Phillip, the wrong Blackhawk, and then Nick Suzuki. I still can't tell if he's playing golf in this picture with a hockey stick or not. I'm very confused. Looks like he's playing golf with a hockey stick in this picture. If anybody knows anything about that picture, feel free to let me know. After this handful, I'll do the rando. Oh, look who it is. It's our friend, Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel for the Knights. That's actually kind of wild. Vegas, the one, the only. There's Balinskis on the young gun, and Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers in between. UD canvas of Pavlevsky. All right, let's do the random. Yeah, it's not bad, Joel. There's a few other hits. It's just Bedard just overshadows them because he's such a big hit. It's not that the other hits aren't good. Seven times. 1, 2. Top spot takes it. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right. The right. Thank you so much. 7 times on the dice. The random is won by the right-hand side. And I'm going to write that down. Right wins random. Which means Leo and the Brink get this dual checklist of Bedard and Leo, and any other checklists of Bedard and Leo that may come out with or without a number attached to them. Phil, the rapidly aging thrill. I like Phil Kessel. He's been his career is coming to an end, but he had a pretty long career, so God bless. You know he loves sports cards, right, Vintage? You know he's big. He's part of he's Yeah, we see Phil all the time here. He's cool. No, I mean, I kind of was. All right, let's continue. Dun, dun, dun. Hughes. Portrait of Kadri. Swazi for the Blue Jackets. They have so many opportunities to hit in this product. They're behind Barzil. It's a fluorescence of, who is this? Oh, how do I pronounce this? Nestorenko? Damon Hunt for the Wild. And UD canvas there. There's Zach Benson. That's a good card for the Sabres. And Marchand on the outbursts for the Bruins. Linus Allmark. These pictures are so crazy on these UD portraits. At first I thought they were so ridiculous. Now I kind of like them. They're growing on me. Teasdale for the Canadiens. Kopitar, McWard. Oh, that's nice. Luke Hughes, Pop Count a Hundo. The Devs. Axios, Devils. Oh, look at you, Axios. You got the Islanders and the Devils in the random. What are the odds? You got both of those Triborough teams right there except for the Rangers. 2 of the 3. Luke Hughes, there's Tompkins on the Lightning. Young Gun. Goalie piece. All right, this handful gets us through the second box. Pythia for the Blue Jackets. I told you they just hit nonstop in this product. They're a good team to get if you don't get the Blackhawks. They're a good team to kind of fall back on. It's not that they have any superstars, but they just have so many ways to hit. They have like a zillion young guns in this product. He's a kid. Everybody wants to judge Bedard so fast. He's a kid. Everybody can chill. I said this the other day, but it's like, I remember when Malkin and Crosby were both young and coming up for the Penguins, and there were a lot of people that were like, ooh, Malkin might be better than Crosby. It's like, he was great, but like, no, he was not better than freaking Crosby. And Crosby ended up living up to the hype and being a Hall of Famer and going on to be a Hall of Famer, literally. I don't know how else to say it, a Hall of Famer. So I think Bedard looks like a potentially similar path in the sense of he's a kid, and anybody that thinks that he's not there yet, it's okay because he's so young. That but he'll be fine, vintage. He probably will like the odds are better than they're not that he'll be a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? Like he's likely to be very good. He's a big favorite to be a very great player. Yeah, how could you not be, Brink? That was before they had. Was that before? That was before they had Kovalev. The Rangers had Kovalev back then. That was when they had Mario and Yager and Stevens and Coffey, right? They had Paul Coffey too, or was he on the Bruins? No, I think he was on. Well, was Coffey a Bruin or was he a Penguin? Look home for the Ducks. Kesserling and then Svazil. Wow, Blue Jackets. I said it. And then they get the Outburst Young Gun. That's our second Outburst Young Gun, I think, of the case. Who are you referring to, Bison? You talking about Bedard? You're saying right out the gate of what they expected? Are you talking about Bedard? Sort of on the Young Gun there. There's another checklist piece of Bedard and Leo, and that'll go to the brink again. Canvas of excellence, it's McCabe. And I ain't talking about McCabe and Mrs. Miller, which probably very few of you even know what the hell I'm talking about when I say that. Robertson on the portrait. My dad's favorite movie, McCabe and Mrs. Miller. Minchukov on the young gun behind Cole Caulfield. I think it's unfair, though, for people to have the high expectations that we're talking about. There's Mantipalo. I'm not sure if I can pronounce his name right, but I can hit his card for the Senators. I agree with you. I think people's expectations were too high, and he's just a kid, and that he's going to be amazing. Red fluorescence of Kellerman for Arizona. Oh yeah, the $1 million bounty was huge. I mean, that's everybody though, Goat, right? With the injury thing. Yeah, his team sucks. He's been pretty freaking good. The little bit that I've watched of him, I think he's been outstanding. Modding you up, Mr. Bison, Brennan. Nice. I do think that the expectations were too high on him right out the gate, but I also don't think that he's not performing. Axios. No, I think he'll be really good. I think in 2-3 years people are going to be looking at him like, holy crap, and they're going to be able to build a team around him. You'll be able to build a team around a guy like that. Same way they kind of built a team in Pittsburgh around Crosby. And you know what else will be exciting? If they do it the same way, then they'll build a high-octane offense, and they won't worry so much about the defense. Unfamiliar with Leonard, admittedly. All right, we're at the halfway point. I'm going to take a sip of my cafefe, and we're going to continue along our journey through the first half of this case. When you say mini, you're just saying smaller in size? Because I grew up watching Pavel Bure for the Canucks just absolutely smoke people, and he was not a big dude. I remember watching Pat LaFontaine. I remember watching Fleury. How about Fleury for the Flames? And he played for the other teams too. I mean, I don't know. Solovyov and then Tanev for the Kraken there on the Outblast or whatever it's called. Outburst. Small guys can still get it done in hockey. Balinskis, you don't have to be a giant. That's like the whole Roy Oswalt in baseball thing. It's like they thought that pitchers had to be tall. Then there's a bunch of young pitchers that have been ridiculous over history. Forrester, Elias Pettersson, nice on the portrait. Nazco, and then the UD canvas of Cooley and Hughes, Arizona and New Jersey. It'll go to New Jersey because the right side won the random. New Jersey. There's a UD portrait of Charlie McAvoy. These portrait cards are so funny. Morella for the Lightning on the young gun. Ah, that's cool. That's our first time hitting him. For my Rangers, and he's having an amazing year. See, this is another guy. It's Chris Kreider for the Rangers. MK80. Kreider, I remember when Kreider first came up to the Rangers, He was underachieving for the first few seasons. He didn't get it done. He was like high expectations. He really wasn't. He wasn't getting it done. Now, go look at his numbers for the last few years. He's a fucking monster. Kreider is a monster. He's a top scorer in the NHL. He got it done. He took a few years. He was young. The Rangers got him young. He was a highly touted prospect. He underachieved, and then he got it done. Everybody needs to be patient on Bedard. He's amazing for his age. He's going to be ridiculous. Sweezy young gun for the Blue Jackets. A pink dazzler of Eichel. And there he is. About damn time. Connor Bedard for MK80 and the Blackhawks. There we go, MK. No, there's only one auto in the whole product break. It's Luke Robitaille. I'm not even sure which team it's for, but absolutely, GOAT. His name came to my mind when I was giving this whole rant just now about guys that grew into the spot. Kane was amazing. Kane has been amazing. It's been a phenomenal number one prospect for his career. He got it done, absolutely. I don't know. Kreider was expected to be very good, though. That's not... To say that Kreider wasn't expected to be elite, I don't know if that's fair. Kreider was expected to be pretty damn good. Yes, Brink, that's a base Bedard Young Gun. Yes, sir. You get maybe 1 to 2 a case if you're lucky. Yeah, Kane got it done. No, Brennan? Yes, Brink. Yeah. He was a good player. What do you mean? Kane's been a great player for his career. We're not comparing Kane to Bedard, though, but, you know. I didn't say over 800. But I'm just saying Kane has been pretty good. Instinctive Sparkle of Sogard. And then Hughes on the portrait. See an outburst coming up. There's Slavs and then Werenski on the outburst for the Blue Jackets. Not even a young gun, and still for the Blue Jackets. Eichel. Eichel looks like he's look at this. Eichel looks like he's straight out of Game of Thrones in this picture. Morella for the Lightning. I haven't even seen Game of Thrones. I know how the soundtrack thing goes. I do gotta watch it though. It's on my list of things to do. It's a long list. Stuart Skinner, that's cool. The clear card of Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Dun dun dun. Marchenko, Elias, and then Ludwig for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Matthews and McDavid, I mean, I don't know if they'll hurt him. Oh, Charlie McAvoy for the Bruins. Pop count 500. I love these cards. These are my favorite cards in the product. Joel gets the clear pop count card. These cards are super cool. These cards are super cool. Lowry for the Bruins now. Look home again for the Ducks. I was just thinking to myself, give us a second Bedard. I was just thinking to myself, give us a second Bedard. That's a good break for MK80. 2 Bedards is better than 1 Bedard. 2 in a 6-box. As the great Glenna would say, that is a tasty treat. It's the second time we've done that. Luno. Is it Lunau or Luno on the Ducks? Skinner there on the Blue Sparkle Instinctive. Zach Benson again. Wow. This was a really good 6-boxer for the Young Guns. Really good 6-boxer for the Young Guns. Black and white of Hints for the Stars on the UD canvas. Those are rare. Those like 1 in 180 packs, I think. Gannett and then Matheson. Matheson for the Canucks. We were for a minute, Kareem, but it made no sense, so I told Derek to refund it. We're just going to do randoms. The only way we would be able to do that is if we gave away the Blackhawks for free. What is up, Vladdy Daddy? I'm going to mod you up, Vladdy. Are you talking about the Marte news? I think they're like $100 each, Brink. They were on 2 days ago. That's what somebody told me. No, I didn't hear that. The Dynasty news, you mean? The news about Dynasty coming out? Yes. That's, I mean, is that when we're able to buy it, or is that when it's officially coming out? I might not sleep for like multiple days. Vladdy, you have no idea how we're going to load up, bro. Nobody does Dynasty like we do Dynasty. Nobody does Dynasty like we do Dynasty. Assuming my information from 2 days ago is correct, Mr. Brink? Yes, sir. It's a pretty good checklist card because it's Bedard and Leo. They're both Leo's actually really good, like Axios was saying before. It could end up being one of those checklist cards where it's 2 goats on the card, and the card ends up holding its value. I was going to say there were 100 each, Axios. Are we talking about different things? Or the 1 of 1? Yes, Joel. Exactly. Giroux for the Wild. Shepard for the Caps. Ha! I can hear that from here. Shocker. Hunt on the Young Guns. I already knew it wasn't there. I don't understand. It was in the chat. Yeah, I think what Kareem is saying is correct. Read what Kareem is saying, Joel. All right, let's look at a very nice recap. Wow, this was a really good break. Here, I'll show the Young Guns, most of the Young Guns first. This was a good break. Good six-boxer here. Probably a lot, Brennan. But you know that. All right, now we had a couple of the Outburst Young Guns, Svazel and Shea for the Blue Jackets and the Penguins. Then we had some other stuff. Pop count 500 there on McAvoy. Kreider on the Glaring. Hughes, pop count 1,000. Kessel there on the clear. Two checklists. Young Guns of Bedard and Leo, one by the Ducks in the random. The right side won the random at the beginning of the break. So Brink will get those, and then the Blackhawks redeem themselves. MK80 gets two of these instead. So Bedard, I'll beat the sword on those two cards for MK80. That was 6 boxes of Series 2. Upper Deck 23-24. We're going Bedard hunting. Random team number 7. Thank you for joining. That was a break.